Welcome, welcome, welcome to free training and discover how principles of wealth creation can achieve a PLS model. In this training, we shall be looking about the concept of principles of wealth creation, the applicable principles of wealth creation, the components of wealth creation, and objectives of wealth creation. I am Susanna Hussein, a passionate advocate for building legitimate income, sources that duplicate success. Born into a humble family of 23 children, my parents were dedicated teachers from Gombe State in northeastern Nigeria. They sent me to the best school, hoping I would get a well-paid job. When I qualified as a nurse, I worked with the government for 20 years. Then I got a higher offer from a French oil exploration company called CGG. There I worked for 4 years. Despite these opportunities, I struggled financially because I was only working, getting paid at the end of the month, without no financial plans for the future. Life took a very devastating turn with the passing away of my husband, leaving me dependent on a mega pension. I realized almost too late that I had lived beyond my means. I was accumulating debt, and stress began to settle down in me. My health became an issue: hypertension, an enlarged heart, and depression. That was when I withdrew into a solitude state. Then something happened that changed my life. In the last 2 years, I came in contact with the FLS model, which changed my life and brought my hope and dream for good. Today, I'm debt-free. I sponsored my children's education and support my siblings without any stress. I contribute charity work, and my health has improved significantly. Now, my team and I has organized a free Zoom training where we will be explaining this model and how you can maximize it, the full potential, without affecting what you are doing. Are you ready? If you are ready, get your writing materials, stay in a quiet place that will not be distracted, and then be attentive. Shall we dive? Good. We'll start with the concept of PwC. This is a guideline accepted globally for culminating assets and increased financial well-being over time. It is a framework that guides individuals in building wealth through strategic planning. It also helps in the smart investment and leveraging on opportunities. It is about a mindset and system that generates income, grows wealth, and achieves financial freedom. In a nutshell, this concept is accepted both continentally, nationally, regionally, wherever you are, and we place this concept into the right place as it is being planned in a framework. Definitely you are going to achieve your goal of wealth creation without having any embarrassment or harassment in any financial institute. As defined by Tinesh Basin, He says that it is about growing your money to achieve various short, medium, or long-term financial goals. That it involves decision making, cutting down your liabilities and acquire assets through leverage and system. Here, as you want to plan and go into this opportunity, it is saying that whatever you are going to start with, start it, little it may be, but cut down all liabilities that may be something that will not bring you income, or rather acquire assets that continue to bring you income over a period of time. And when you do that, you have the system, you leverage on it. So you are not going to be the one that create what you want to do in the system. The system has already been created for you. All you need to do is to put it into practice, learn how to work it, and then you are good to go. And let's have a look at the objectives of wealth creation. The importance of wealth creation can be summed up by a statement made by a legendary investor, Warren Buffett, one of the current richest billionaires in the world. He says that if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will have to work till you die. What he meant by this statement is that one of the key objectives of wealth creation is the ability to generate wealth passively by investing money that has been earned previously. This way, savings grow over time and add to the wealth of the investor. At the most basic level, wealth creation is just about growing your money to achieve various short, medium, long-term financial goals. When we talk about goal, in setting a goal, that is in a framework setting, goal has to be smart, meaning the goal has to be measurable within the period that you are setting the goal. Can you look back and say this project is working according to what I planned? If it is not, you go back and check and see where you have missed, correct it and continue. And it is also achievable. Can I achieve what I have planned to do? If it is not, go back and redraw your program and start all over again. Is it realistic? What I said I was going to do, is it going to be realistic? Is it true that that thing will come to pass and it is within the time set up, that it must be time bound? So when you have this goal set like that, you work systematically and you'll be checking and evaluating. Where you find there is something wrong, you go over it and then bring back the book and on the board and rewrite it again and continue from there. Let's look at the goals as long, short, and medium terms. In the short term, financial goal could mean saving enough money for a vacation or to buy the latest iPhone. These are typical goals that need to be achieved within a period of 3 years or less than 3 years. Then we have the medium goals. The medium goals are usually investment goals that have to be achieved within a period of 3 to 5 years. Take an example of a house. You want to change your house, you've seen a new model, or you want to own a house. Then you budget for the house within 3 to 5 years and you work towards achieving that money that can be able to buy you that house. The long-term goals, on the other hand, such as ensuring sufficient retirement savings, can easily have an investment horizon that extends into multiple years and even decades. In this case, you need to ensure that you create enough wealth during your working life to support your post-retirement financial needs. Now, as there can be multiple objectives of wealth creation along with different time of origins, you have to implement different strategies to achieve such various goals. Let's look at the applications of wealth creation. In this write-up, we identified 6 principles that are applicable for wealth creation. We have regimentation and statism. We have financial discipline. We cultivate a growth mindset, diversification of investment, a continuous education, and security plan. In regimentation and statism, we focus on living below means. Have the surplus flowed into the investment to create wealth. Meaning, when you start, you may start with small investment, and when there is a gain about the first investment, reinvest that gain back into the resources and have a surplus flooding the investment until it grows to a point where you create wealth. Financial discipline. This makes choice of items that add to value, meaning you should invest on that appreciates value over a period of time, not to go and buy anything anyhow because you have seen you have the money and you have the item to buy, without first of all considering how long will it take before it add value for you to sell and reinvest. Then we have to cultivate a mindset. In cultivating a mindset, you have to take a decision that you want to have to start on you want to start on principles of wealth creation. We will start small with savings, then multiply the growth into a long-term investment and to create the wealth that you have invested into. The other one we talk about is the diversification of investment. In this context, you spread your wealth into different assets opportunity to safeguard total crush in wealth from one source of principles of wealth creation. It is a relevant thing in today's uncertainty of financial stability and raising cost of living. It is therefore recommended for multiple income stream. You start with perhaps one business, and then as it grows, you discover another source of business, go and invest there. As the saying goes, that you should not put your eggs into one basket. In case it crashes, the other basket may save you from total crashing, and then you will continue with other source of businesses. That is what it meant. The other one we talk about is continuous education. Stay informed about personal finance and investment to make informed decisions and adopt your strategies as needed. The importance of financial knowledge and opportunities for entrepreneurship include online business. The last one, number 6, security plan. By having special savings for emergency to be used only for that purpose. For individuals to start investing on a saving to create extra income, choose the right investment. It must be considered and start early and give it a sufficient time. Let it grow, and then the opportunity to achieve desired financial goal will be achieved. It helps individuals to adapt to those changes and build financial resilience. The component of principles of wealth creation. The principles of wealth creation have different components depending on the system or operation. This may include the following. We have duplication model. Duplication model is a system that allows members to replicate their success by building a network of team of members and leverages your efforts. Duplication process is the act of creating an extra copy of something or a state of having a copy. For instance, instead of personally recruiting thousands of people, which will take time and effort to achieve results, you focus on teaching a few key individuals. And these individuals, you work with them. Make your action simple. Set the example. Teach them to use tools and work within a stipulated time. These becomes leaders. And as leaders, you allow them to replicate the process with other teams. Each time a team replicates, the number duplicates. By doing so, you create a massive network that extends far beyond your immediate reach within a period of time. Then we have leverage. Leverage is the power to earn more and more while working less and less by having money or people working for you. The principles of creating has two ways to leverage in this world. We have the product, and that is companies produce products to meet consumers' demands, and that one is unlimited. You can invest into the company of your choice, and whenever there is a sale, your interest is calculated over your capital. You can reinvest that interest back into the capital and let the capital grow. Invariably, over time, your interest will also increase. You can register with a company by buying one-time product for your use or for you to give out to your loved ones and become a distributor, linking consumers to company and will earn your commission. The more consumers you connect, the more income you earn. Then we have services. By leveraging your own skills through platforms to create and sell services that can also reach many people and you get your passive income. Others involve strategic borrowing to increase investment returns. Using technology, using media, and even other people's labor, you can scale in income beyond your direct input and continuously reinvesting profits to grow your income generating assets. Utilizing resources, skills, and efforts of others to achieve financial freedom is one of the ways that you can leverage your income through these through these ways. One, we have a building team and duplicating success. We have earning residual income from team sales. We have leveraging technology for marketing and sales. We have scaling income through leadership and teamwork. We have residual income. This is an income from ongoing sales or efforts made by team members. We have also training and support. This involves providing education, tools, guidelines to help individual members to succeed. Finally, we have leadership development. Here, it has to do with developing leadership skills to help members build and manage their teams. Therefore, by applying principles of wealth creation, individuals can unlock leverage income opportunities and achieve financial freedom. This is where we are going to draw the curtain for today's training. In our next training, we shall be dishing out more educative, informative topics on wealth creation, free. But before then, stay productive. Congratulations for staying to the end of this training. I hope you have learned something, fundamental principles of wealth creation. If so, then you join the group of all successful people that masters and practice this to grow more and more legitimate wealth. If you are interested with the knowledge you acquired and is ready to stay right here, then send yes to this link below for business exposition on how PwC can help you achieve FLS model. Otherwise, you may remain here where we bring you more informative, educative, free training. Thank you for staying and remain blessed. Bye for now.